back again. Back again.
Back again.
Back again.
Back again.
Back again. Back again. Why are you trying to wear the top? You're trying to wear the top though.
What do you mean trying? I ain't trying, I'm doing.
Come on now. Yeah, we're glory hunters. Celebrating our wins. The small wins. We're not getting too carried away, but
You are?
how?
You're getting carried away. How
How?
you're going hard on the Man U.
No, that's different. That's downfall. I like to see downfall Man United.
What?
I've always wanted to see the downfall of Man United. Like we've been catching it for years off them. Yeah, ever since I got that 6-2, it's been a madness in my life. The Man United. These man them get on my nerves because they don't even have a real story of why they support Man United. Like no legitimate. They're all glory hunters, isn't it? So when they sit and they say, oh yeah, because Man United, I'm thinking, nah, mine makes sense. Crystal Palace, you get me? Ian right, left. Ian right, left.
So,
went to Arsenal. It's a makes sense.
So
to get
what
it.
about when he left Arsenal?
He didn't leave Arsenal. He left Arsenal. That was it. That's it. Nah, when he's Arsenal, that was it. I was stuck. Anyway, that's not why we're here today. Anyway, actually, we are here today to talk football. Episode 4, big up episode 9565. Buckwine. You don't know the MySpace. This.
One mic.
Yeah, one mic. Yeah,
Where's
this
your-
one.
Oh, okay.
Eh?
I just noticed yours.
My mic. Are you alright? So what? Hold on. So we're here to talk about
Us.
us. How? What's the title?
How we became us.
How we became us. This one's gonna be a short one. It's mine. I'll start it off.
What do you mean
Obviously,
it's minor?
man was just walking.
It's major.
Man was
It's
walking down the
major.
street, stamping my feet, clapping my hands to the funky beat. I turned around to see my lover. You get me? And that's it.
Really?
Nah, alright, let me tell the real story. So, because it's not even going to be a long one today. I'm not going to lie to people. Like,
Some will already know.
I was just walking down. No, not everybody really knows. Some people think they know, but they know drips and drabs. They don't know the full 100. So
Okay.
people know from what they feel they know. But I don't think they've got the full perspective of it, kind of thing.
Like they, what? Are they meant to?
Nah, but many people going like, yeah, I know about Max Sunshine. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Hold tight the haters. Hold tight the
What?
I want to pick up the haters because there's a few haters out there.
I don't care.
Is it?
Why are you giving them any time of
We're
day?
still meant to pick them up, innit?
No.
Big up the people that's subscribed,
There we go. The people
commented,
that matter.
the people that have shared. Thanks for the feedback's been beautiful. It's been amazing. We're here. We're not going anywhere. So hope you don't know that. But yeah, we come to talk about us, and then how it all began. So how did it all begin?
Once upon a time.
Max the handyman. Like she still has me on her phone as handyman, innit?
Yeah,
She still has me on her phone as handyman.
but some people might think that's an innuendo for something else.
Oh, okay, no, because that's what I do. Many people don't know that I'm actually a master of many trades. So, like, jack of all trades, master of all. So, about people know me as.
No, you're not a master at plumbing.
No, I am now. I am now. Of all the jobs that I don't want to be, but now I am. Anything now, you got a leak, I will fix it. I'm that guy now. But before, I'm trying to call up my plumber guys. All now, I'm waiting. You get me? It's horrible. But anyway, that's kind of I'm gonna get me mad on that. We're gonna talk about
Trying to keep this video
short and sweet.
No, well, do you remember when we were both on is it YFM on the radio station?
Is it YFM? With Jenny Still. Hold tight, Jenny Still. Yeah, I kind of remember it. I don't know why. I can't remember what I was there for again.
But that was like Forest Hill days, and we were both on the radio program at the same time, talking about different things. I was talking about the business and styling and so on and so forth. And I can't remember what you were talking about. I think it's something to do with children or youth or something. I don't recall, but that's going back quite many years.
Yeah.
And talk about, because talk about Jenny Still days, that's quite many years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short, so we crossed paths back then, just very briefly, what have you, And then, so fast forward now to about, 4 odd years ago. You were helping out, you were doing shelves or something for a friend, a mutual friend, and she told me, and I was like, I need a handyman. I've got so much bits and bobs I need doing around the house. Like, what's their fee? So she said whatever your fee was back then.
Did she give you the fee as well?
Yeah, she said.
No, but everybody have their own fee in it. Like,
she
that's
told me
living.
25 quid an hour.
Wow. Okay. Just try to add a little bit to it.
Oh, is it?
Go on. No.
But so I said, send me his number, please. So she did. So obviously I arranged with you to come down. You did. And I opened up the door. I recognised you straight away. You didn't recognise me.
I'm bad like that. I don't know why I'm like that, you know.
It's alright. But then saying that, I did have bright pink hair.
At that time, that made us much difference. But yeah, go on. But go on.
But anywho. So then so from that acquaintance then you started helping me out and doing works around the house, and then hired you and your cousin Zach to do my kitchen.
Yeah, that was a madders.
And I mean, we just had a nice little rapport, but then to be fair, you have a rapport with most people, so it weren't nothing any different than, you know what I mean? But we were just cool. And then fast forward, say like the following year, you went through your separation, and then you reached out.
And that was the maddest, because when I reached out at the time, please note from what day, like, I never saw her as like anything but just someone that I knew, if that makes any sense. It was literally just like, she's a nice woman, boom, boom, boom. I didn't even look even into the beauty element. I didn't even look in that kind of thing. I didn't really look at her and think, you get me. It was more just like, safe person, got kids, it's doing their thing, boom, boom, boom. I didn't really dive much. I didn't really know what you were kind of doing at the time. I thought she was just balling, one of them baller girls, you get me? Them glamour girls, you get me? I think you're some glamour girl, man. She always wants just high chest and bougie. But that's what I was thinking. I have my judgment. I have my judgment. I can have my own judgment.
But just an old man.
when it fool it. Idiot. After idiot. So no, anyway, when I reached out at the time, I was in a okayish place. But she was the only one at the time that said to me, which did have an effect, that, you know, I'm going to pray for you. I was like, I'm going to pray for everything around you. I'm going to pray for healing, hope. I was like, who does that? Like, and these are just like, there was people that were supportive of around me. I'm not going to disrespect that. But at that time, that's what I kind of needed. It's only later on it sunk in, like, she actually prayed for me. But I just took it on. She didn't know the effect of that at that time. She just said it as she would normally say. But I was like, wow, that actually had an effect. It helped me just to rejuvenate and start to look more. Wow, hold on, I need to. Well, all this time I'm there dilly-dallying and in this world I'm like, wow, man needs to reach out to God and start talking to him. And from then I started to talk more to him. My grind's always had an impact in that sense, but more so when you did do that, I was like, wow, all this time I'm thinking, who's been pushing me and keeping me at bay and keeping me afloat and rare. And it wasn't anybody else. I can say my boys are beautiful at the time, but there was something more, because I've always had something keeping me up, keeping me focused, keeping me going. And I had to say that was God throughout that whole time. But I kind of like, this time, maybe I don't know who that is, but at that time, So
Okay, so from that, so we had a few conversations around that time, and you know what I mean, I didn't know the whole 100, but I knew enough to kind of just intercede and lift up in prayer and just, you know what I mean, my desire was for the best for you, whatever that was, you know. And then we back and say, no, you're going to be getting a divorce, and you've both come to an agreement, so on and so forth. I said, I'm sorry to hear that, but as long as you both, are in that place, then and it's amicable, and it's a healthy, separation, then that's all you can, I guess, hope for, despite the history and so forth, and obviously a family, separating. So then that was that, and then I think several months fast forward. Obviously, we've been in touch over that period of time, but it was more like work and business, and I say business as in, I needed your help, like for different things. Birth, I don't a DJ or someone to pretend, but something anyway, like before it gets all confusing. So fast forward, and I think I was out. Was it?
You went.
Yeah, so I was out with a couple of female friends, and then we went to refill Brixton. One of them wanted to get something to eat. It's like 4 something in the morning. I'm sitting in the car. One of them's gone into the shop. One's in the car. We're just knit that. And I'm looking. You you see like a dark figure, no pun intended, like doing all this.
What do you mean dark figure? Like no pun intended. Are you alright, fam? Are you alright? I'm saying when you're trying to get this chocolate thing.
Chocolate.
Go on.
Well, I love a bit of chocolate.
Come on. Oh.
But yeah, so I see this person like bobbing and weaving in the middle of the road, like, so I could kind of tell that you were trying to scare someone, like.
No, I just getting your attention. I was moving mad, innit?
I didn't think you saw me.
No, I was told who was in the car.
Oh, okay.
So when I.
So you already saw Chantel, the other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought you were trying to scare her.
Nah. When obviously that's you lot went raving. You lot were doing your thing. I was out at that time, caught up in a horrible situation which I don't even want to get into. But then I left that situation, which was like. And I said I needed something to munch, and I wanted a juice. But I wasn't going in refills to be queuing up for nothing like that. I was long, you get me? So I just wanted a snack and a juice. So I parked up. Actually, no, I was gonna go refills. I'm gonna lie, but then I saw the queue. I was like, dead, and there's too much hype. That time when you lot finished raving and them hype people, and I said I don't want to be around no one. Boom. So I was very anti. So when I pulled up, I saw Chantel. The other friend Chantal, and then she goes, oh my gosh, Chantal's in the car, and Tabs, and da. I was like, alright, cool, go and shop, and then I'll come back up in it. So that's what I did, so I was aware that you were in the car.
Oh, okay. So when I saw you doing all of this...
Yeah, I was just like, what, it's me, innit? Like, what, go on, innit?
Cool. Isn't it?
I was like, yo, it's me, yo, what, go on? It's like, everybody's like... And she jumped out the car, you get me? Yeah. Middle of the road and
I jumped out the car because I thought it was you.
Yeah, she gasped. I was like, rah. She's like, oh my gosh. And then she jumped out, barefoot as well. You were driving as well.
Yeah, right. Driving with heels. Just fling off the heels, isn't it?
And just drive with your barefoot.
Yeah, if I don't have flip-flops, then yeah.
That's a mazzy. But anyway, I'm funny with going just to go and change the bins in barefoot, because I don't know what could be on the floor. You've jumped out like you were in yard, and then you got yard foot. You must have the yard foot where it's just hard. So she jumped out, boom, middle of the road now. She's like, bam, hug. I'm like, oh my gosh, hi. Normally you just like, hi, you're right, boom, 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 hug. I'm like, hold on, this hug don't feel right. This hug feels a bit, alright, this hug's a bit longer than, okay. It just felt different. It's just different. The whole world is, because we're in the middle of the road, it's refills, middle of the road. If everybody knows where refills is, we're in the middle of the road. I don't know if cars were coming or going, and nothing mattered at that particular time. It was just me, Shan, in the middle of the road, hugging. And then like, I don't know how long the hug was, but I just felt it was for long. But then it was interrupted by the other friends. So that's where it just went, oh, they will come and, hi, yeah, you know, like them.
Like, well, can we get a hug?
Yeah.
Go, are you?
Like, I want to share up the thing and that. I like, alright, cool, come, everybody get a hug. So we're all hugging now. And then that just went, we just went, I don't know what happened after that. I think we just, bye.
No, I was like, what are you doing out? Like,
I said,
I hope you're behaving.
Yeah.
scary. I said, get your backside home, innit? Like, wherever that is. Like, he was like, yeah. I just popped out. That's a red tear. I was like, So, alright.
Yeah.
And then, so dropped off the girls. You went wherever you went. By the time I got home, ping.
What's that? Who's pinging you at that time?
You text.
What? Say down.
Yes, text and said, or WhatsApp, whichever it was. Like, next time. No, I think you said, like, hope you got home alright. And next time, don't let go.
Yeah. Because it was a matters. Like, I had to really. I think at that time, I'm not gonna lie, like, women were not on my agenda. Like, I swear, women just on. I was just like, women get on my nerves, like, all of them. So, my head was not in that space, but that hug changed everything. And then I was telling Shan how there was a specific time when I said, like, I repent. I said to God, like, I repent. Everything that I've done wrong in concern with women, life, people, like, I give it up, like, boom. And I did specifically say it, but I always told people can, whatever want to be at me or whatever they think, I always said, like, God, I swear that, but give me a woman with eyes and thighs. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for, I left it. I said everything else, I let everything else out, screamed it all out, but I said, no. And I wasn't even joking or bantering or nothing. I was like, listen, but give me a woman with eyes and thighs. That's it. Anyway, so that still didn't, at that time, it still didn't clock in with the hug. Even when the texting, that still didn't clock in, like to say, right, this is what, here God's like, here's what I'm giving you. But it wasn't, I didn't clock all that. At that particular time, I was like, something don't feel right, innit? Let's see, let me talk to her, see what's going on. But I was very anti. I'm not lying. I was just like, women get on my nerves.
You didn't come across anti to me.
No, I didn't, because you're that kind of person. You're not that type of person that, and legit, I didn't think nothing of it. Obviously, I don't want to be upsetting people in terms of, like, I felt I was treading on toes as well, innit? So I didn't want to, my head wasn't thinking that way. I'm not going to lie, I was thinking, my boy in there, innit? Trying to get my boy. I know, but at that time I was like, I wouldn't tread on. I'm not that type of guy. Innit?
Treading on toes? No, you're misconstruing what this treading on toes is. Like to say I was having a conversation with
It doesn't matter either way. Even if if a guy, the man code, no, bro code. If a man goes, I like that woman, and I'm interested in that woman. The brother, if you're bridges, you gotta back up in it and support that guy. You become wingman. That's how it goes. That's the code.
Okay, but that wasn't going nowhere.
It doesn't matter if it's not going nowhere. You still got to support. Even if you're as wingman, you still got to ride out. Like, even if you're like, oh, bro, you're flopping. I still had to ride out. And then as the wingman, you got to then approach that person, the guy in front, and say, listen, bro, you're not really doing too well with this whole thing. And plus, and then he's got to give you permission to then go forth. You get me?
Okay.
That's wingman. That's what. And then I took over, and then he became wingman. That's it. So at that time, at that time I was loyal. At the same time, I was anti, but at the same time, I was like, you were good to speak to. Like you have a good aura and spirit. There's never been a time when I haven't felt like a bit awkward or I feel a bit I can't be myself. Like I didn't feel like I had to worry about anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Most of the time I'll speak to her, like I was saying that same night, like I was saying, I was speaking to, I want to just be around, chilled, boom, boom. Females were taking it all the wrong way. As soon as they knew I was on the mark, it just got a bit weird. So I could just be talking random and they'd be like, and they'd be like, where's it got? Nah, like it was all weird. So I was just anti at that particular time. But just to have someone fresh to talk to, fresh ears, that's all that mattered to me at that particular time. The hug, was always going to be at the forefront, but at the time it was more just to have someone just fresh new to my ears. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So ping, text and that.
Yeah, so.
And you
said
ping back out. I got a
not
ping
let
back. I was
go.
like, ping back quick. I was like,
What? Obviously, I've got in it. Like,
yeah.
but I can't remember what I responded. I think I just like.
Oh, but you remember what I said,
it.
but you don't remember.
Yeah, of course. But I think I brushed it off. Like I don't remember everything I said. Like probably LOL. You know.
No, you were only like, yeah, you coming around now, and
Are you
I was like,
mad?
no, I'm going to bed. I'm
Are
in my
you
pajamas now.
mad?
Because you wear pajamas. Yeah.
You're such
I
a
was like,
fool. Lying. No one could ever. That is not me.
whatever.
In any lifetime.
Whatever. You said certain things you did or we've gone through. You've never done that. You know, you thought, oh, I've never.
What? Say to you what?
Alright, the hug along.
The hug's
You
different.
were
I've never
like,
experienced
nah,
something like
I'm
that.
like, hold on, this Donny.
Yeah, but that's
You
what
get
I'm
me?
saying to myself, and that's
Okay.
what I've said to other people.
Okay.
But I'm never gonna be all forefront like that to you.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Like, oh yeah, that hug. Like, oh, you know, what do you think that means? And oh, you must try that again. Like, what?
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not that female. Like, I'm not forthcoming and like, yeah, you on your Nelly. But nonetheless, that hug, like it did like make me question like, rah, what was that? Because it's like I was excited when I saw you. You know what I mean? And obviously I've seen you not long before that.
Yeah, that's
So
why
it's
I
not
was
like
a bit
say I
like,
ain't seen you for years,
Yeah,
like a
sounds-
long lost brethren
Mm.
or something. But something just triggered in me. It's like I saw you and I was literally happy. I was excited, like, wow, like, you know what I mean? And then it's when I hugged you now. It's like I was just there.
Mm.
It was like everything just stood still. And it was like,
Literally.
okay.
We don't know if there was cars coming or going, who was looking, what was going on.
No, like
Birds
it's just
could
you
fly,
and I. That's all that
Pigs could
matters.
fly, it didn't matter. Until...
Yeah,
Yeah,
until
but, yeah.
like, all right, you're gonna let him go.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But no, it was a beautiful, I guess, encounter.
Mm.
Very innocent, pure, and unexpected.
Yeah, 100.
So then, yeah, I went home. I got the message about, you know, don't let go next time, and I mean, responded. That was that. And then I think like the following day or later that day, you said, about going out. Like, can you take me out to eat or something? And I was like, I'm not really sure about that. Like, I'm not sure about going out on a date. Like, I don't mind going out, but yeah, this whole date stuff, I'm not really in that place. But yeah, I don't mind like gonna go do something. Like us to go do something. I just didn't want it to be under that dating banner. I just feel like, what do I do? Do I dress up? Am I trying to, like, what is this? Like, no, I didn't really want to go there. But I did like your company. So yeah, we made plans eventually. I think we were gonna do, was it shoot 'em up or something?
Yeah, I just wanted to see you in heels doing it, busting gun.
Ah, you fool.
No, but
But yeah, I weren't dressed appropriate.
Nah, why didn't we
What
go?
did I change? We were late.
Yeah, always.
And yeah, we were late, so I think I changed.
Always like from day dotty, innit?
So
That's red flag from there. I should have clocked from there, you know. Red flag.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, the lateness, like you're always late. When I think about it now, we're always, if me and her together, I'm late, kind of late. Like I'm just late because
You're late.
I'm just, you get me? But I don't mean it. Shan means the lateness. Like, we will get there, innit? We'll get there. Some reason we do get there, but we don't. It's weird. It's a weird.
But yeah. So yeah, we ended up, we went back to where you were staying.
Yeah, we had to
You
get
got
changed, yeah.
And then we went out to eat. And like, that night, you know what I mean, you opened up about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And we spoke about a lot. And it was, I mean, it was very refreshing. It was a bit, you know, like, raw. Like, okay. You know what I mean? But I get it, like, where people find me quite easy to talk to and so forth. So I took it more as that.
Like, therapy session.
In a sense, but it weren't heavy.
Mm.
If you know what I mean? Like, although it was a lot of stuff, it weren't like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm taking on the weight of someone's life. I just think you just felt quite easy and relaxed just to, I guess, open up and just talk about stuff from the past, present, and all sorts. And then we had I didn't even eat and it was a nice meal. I didn't even eat my meal properly because they're chatting. And I said to you,
So like it
I
cold,
can't-
innit?
like if we're there properly engrossed in conversation or what have you, I can't.
That was another red flag. Woman not eating it.
What? You said to me, I'm gonna feed you up. I love that. You love how you love food. But yeah.
No, but you didn't eat though. You didn't eat though. That's
Because
the
of
thing.
you just chatting away.
But then I was like, that's a red flag there, you know. That I should have clocked that shit. No.
Then I should have. If that's a red flag, then what was you?
Man, young man.
You were like the blood red. Like, oh, get out of here, man. But anywho, so we went for a walk by the, what's that bridge?
Waterloo.
Waterloo. And you held my hand, and you were walking around holding hands. I was like, what is this? Like,
I know, but it wasn't like you did. I don't know what made me do that, you know, to tell you the truth. But because everything was just in line, innit? Alright, we didn't go to the shooting. But I feel that the talking that from the talking that we were doing, it kind of alleviated that moment where it's just, you know what, I'm in another world at the moment. I'm gonna stay in this world and enjoy this world for a hot minute. You get what I'm saying? It might last. So and I went look and I blatantly I kept like until that, even that time I was still like, I'm just chilling. I'm just cool here, innit? You know, I didn't make no intentions. I didn't like, you know, that you're from the bridge and that bridge, I'm not even in yet. I'm getting there, still working the thing. Yeah, but it wasn't even nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? So we just, but yeah, it was a nice night. It didn't even matter if it was cold or warm. It was just calm. We just talked and walked down the thing.
well, no, it was different.
I said, this girl can still wear heels this whole time. she don't want the flats yet. It's like, this is a joke thing.
But yeah, no, it was a very lovely.
What colour hair did you have then? You had the purple. It was still the pink one.
I think it's still pink.
Yeah,
Or
with
orange.
the denim. You had the denim tear-up pants.
No, it was orange.
Orange pants. Yeah, the orange hair and yeah, the denim tear-up pants
Yeah.
with the little shoes and
Bodysuit.
little bodysuit.
But yeah.
But that was pretty.
So yeah, then we sat by the water edge and spoke more. I believe we prayed as well. And yeah, it was just nice. It was nice.
That's the kids fighting upstairs.
Yeah,
Fighting.
it's always going to be something. And I'm not sure what we did after that. Like, as in, like, did we go out again? I think we made plans, went to Seaside.
Yeah, that was a random one, innit?
Yeah.
And then the rain came down at Margate. I didn't want to go Margate because it was too hype. I was on I don't want to go there
Because
because I
as soon
see
as
too
you
many
parked up, you
people.
saw a couple of people.
Yeah,
there.
man, it's one of them days. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
but that's you, though, isn't it? Everywhere
Yeah,
you
no,
go,
but I
yeah.
didn't. You know, I just wanted. I think that time I didn't want to be
You wanted to
around.
get out,
Yeah.
away.
So you took me out and they said, yeah, let's go Margate. I thought, yeah. I was like, why is there people I know in Margate? What are you not doing here? But that was beautiful because that time I connected more with Sky, and we were playing a lot and doing little bits and pieces. First, well, in terms of girls, I've always been around little girls anyway. In terms of all my godchildren and that, so it's like. But Sky's very special and unique, very different type of child. So it was like it was easy just to get along and do things. And I think Shan just loves the sun and the elements, like just loves beach. Like, just love the beach. So I was like, let her do her thing. And I think I was speaking to one guy. One guy was there, and she was far off down the thing. I don't know what she was doing, making hearts in the sand or whatever foolishness she should do. And he's like, he just randomly like, so you're gonna ask her, like, you're gonna, I said, I don't know, you know. He's like, you should go for it, mate. I don't know if he was Scottish, I don't know what he was, but he was like, go for it. I was like, I don't know, man. Nah, just go for it, like, man. And he's talked about his story. I can't remember. It's him and his woman.
Yeah,
he got
she
her.
was an immigrant or something.
Yeah, and he got her over and all kind of. I said, well, you went in, bro. Like, go your
I think
thing.
they were looking for gold or.
That's it. They were doing the little, and that's how to survive.
Yeah, he struggled with money.
Yeah, they're looking for things on the thing. I said, you know, but you know what? I just love the whole talk was just him saying, you know what, go for it. But I'm like, it's early. Like I ain't got it's not about that anyway. So, boom, and then the rain came down. I never forget the rain came down, and the rain was big drops like this, and it's licking Sky in the head. Pa! Pa! And she's like, ah! Ah! I was like, no. And we hid under the shelter, but there was this load of youths there. I'll never forget that bit where the youths them were. Yeah, and I was like, nah, I had to just pull them up. I had to just move. But they were calm. But I think that's the first time, because I know Shannon, that's when I knew Shannon ain't into the effing and blinding. Like, so, and I felt it for her. And being a person from that world where, you know, effing was minor for me, like, you get me? That's how, but then I properly like, bro, nah, that's not what she's comfortable around, like, and there's a little child as well, and I'm thinking, you gotta move it. Anyway, so, but the drive back, I always remember the Tesco's. We always parked the Tesco's in Sidcup. Sidcup.
Where that on the way there?
On the way there, but yeah, don't know why always the petrol station is always the one point for me. I think that I remember mostly.
Where you said what you realised, like you had an epiphany or something.
Yeah. That was just being there. So this is mad. But nah, yeah, we went Margate. I think we went a couple of more dates. I think the best one was all of them were good, but I think the best one was the Tree when we went to go theatre. Yeah, I said, I'm random. I'm not a person that like to plan. I don't really like. I like spontaneous. So it's kind of a thing of, oh, this is on, let's go. Like, and I always,
love that.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, we went to go and watch some theatre. I didn't know what type. I thought it was a sit down thing. Watch the thing. Shut up. Everybody just calm in it. Take it in it. Let's see how she can take in theatre and that. You get me? You know, like that.
Might be fidgety.
I don't know. Some people can't be, you know, like that. Some people can't be crying. And, but as we walked into the theatre, yeah,
it's interactive. Like,
I'd never been to one like that before in my life, so that was a bit mad. So it was like it was like this is what's gonna test if we can actually get along, or if we can be out. So we gone into the theatre, and then like everybody Afro House is playing. I'm thinking, hold on, and we're dancing and we're into. It was mad. I think that was it's beautiful night, and yeah, there's all kind of little gems. We can talk about the little gems that were dropped in there and that, but. I was saying to one of the actors, and I was like, big man, what is this? What's going on? Like, we're meant to be done. It's like, you're home. And I think that, obviously we're not people of science, like, and that kind of thing, but I do think that was like, God speaking and saying, look, you're home. Just relax back.
So, definitely. I said, like, very early on, I said, like, I feel like you're my home. Like, you're my person. Yeah, even, you know, when a few people just like, it's not really your type, like...
Shut up, man. People are bare people like, nah, bro. You know, like, you get me?
I was like, nah, like, I said, that's my home. It's my safe place. So, yeah, invited to Asa Jack's photo shoot.
Yeah, my Donnies, big up yourselves, 9565 Asa Jacks. They said, yeah, come. I said, Shannon, you want to come down? Spontaneous again, innit? It's kind of thing of, I wanted to introduce you to my world, my people, it was just spontaneous stuff. Do you want to come?
Because what was my Shan Gauge?
Yeah,
like we used to talk literally hours on end every day. Like literally can't get off the phone, or what have you. And also you used to stay around like on the sofa. Like that was your spot.
Oh yeah.
Like you had nowhere else to go. But yeah. No, it was lovely. Like I said, like the early stages, even now, but it was very innocent. It was just very innocent and calm, and just it was just more about just spending time talking, getting to know, getting to, I guess, understand, and because we were very comfortable from day one. But yeah, I think like how we began, even just with like the prayers and the conversations we were having, it was different.
No, 100%.
Nice. It was refreshing. But no, yeah, and you know what I mean. You used to stay quite a bit, literally just jam on the sofa, be it. Like you'd probably go to work or what have you.
Mm.
We'd still be there chatting throughout the day, throughout the it was a lot.
No, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Uh,
It was a lot.
a lot.
But it wasn't a lot to take on. But
No,
calm.
it was just a lot in the sense of, because I remember you even saying like you were feeling nervous to call me, like you were questioning like, should I call you? Like,
Yeah, because sometimes you're like, right, we've talked. I just spoke to you like an hour ago. No, it's like, but you know, like it's just like I spoke. Yeah, it was. Yeah, just I was just taking it very easy, but still trying to be just calm. When I come here, spontaneous, like come, go, hey, Sir Jack's photo shoot. All right, cool. You're gonna be in the shoot. So next week she's in the shoot. I'm like, hold on, what are you doing? Like, you get me? My guys took to her well, like, you know what I mean? It was all love and that. And I wasn't feeling like I was. I don't feel like I had to moneycuddle her or anything like that. She could hold her own. So I was like, wow, she could hold her own. She's doing her own thing. Like, wow, she's out there like that. Oh, okay, cool. She's cool like that. So yeah, we done the photo shoot. I think that was good, man. And then we went. I said, let's go for a meal. Went for a meal. Lavender Hill. And went to, it's a Thai. Never go there again though. But at that time it tasted good. But when we went back second time, but I went there, yeah, and I just I thought it was right. I thought it was right just to say, you know what, come and solidify this thing. Like, let's do this thing, innit? She's like, yeah! But we gassed up the whole of the restaurant, innit? Like, I said, like,
you did. You gassed up the restaurant. Let's get this right here.
I said, can you be my girlfriend? Can you be my girlfriend?
Yes, no, maybe.
She goes,
right.
yes. I was like, she wants to be my. She said yes. Everybody's like, she said yes. Oh! The whole restaurant was like, yeah. Gas. But that's just me, innit? I'm a bit out there like that. I'm a bit out there. I like that. That worked for me. And then from there, it's just been
So that was what we class as our anniversary day.
yeah. Not telling everybody, but it's written there. If you see it, you see it. Don't see it, but that's our special day where we reminisce and say, yeah, that was it. I think even after that, like, we still took it easy.
Yeah.
It was still
yeah,
easy.
No, I went like full throttle.
Yeah, it wasn't like, even
Oh,
though she
no.
had to beg for the kiss. Like one time she had to beg, like, come just kiss me, innit? I was like, whoa, and brush my teeth. But no. It was like, I think I was that good that you had to force the kiss, innit?
What?
You had to force it, and then you're like, nah, just kiss me, innit? And you're like, you did do that though. Don't go like you did do that. What,
No, you kept going on
about what?
about this, and I was like, who talks about, like, if you're gonna kiss someone, just, innit, if it goes thing in your face, like.
Who does that? You want to know?
What?
You don't just go and kiss someone.
But
like
it's not
that.
just anyone. You're spending time.
Nah, but you don't just go. You just don't. You don't push yourself on someone like that. And I said I never was like that with you. You get me? I never pushed anything. I never ever. Not one thing I would push on you.
So in a romantic setting.
But you were like,
and you just.
Kiss me.
No, I won't.
Just kiss me.
No, I won't.
I was like,
If you didn't carry on about it, it wouldn't have happened at that moment in time. But you kept talking about this kiss. So I was like, yo, it's not that big a deal. Like, if you want to kiss me, trust me, I've been in a situation.
No, you didn't. You just said, just kiss me. You didn't say that. You didn't say do all that. You just kiss me now, innit? I was like, alright, cool. Drop the kiss on there. She faded off for a little bit and she came back.
Yeah. My gosh.
But we're not trying to just obviously say, yes, how we met and blah, 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 but we put everything was behind, God was put first in the whole element. So it's better, not everybody thinks that way, I get it, but we're very cautious of many things. Like even with the children, I was very cautious. Like Shannon's like, it's all about us, but I'm always about the children. Like in this whole sense, I always went round to the girls like and said like, yo, like your mum, you know, would you mind if, you know what I mean? Even with my sons, I was like very adamant like, look, Shan, and then I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I was very surprised that they were like, "Yeah, go on, Dad. I want you to be happy." I was like, "Huh?" Like, and especially with our girls, Art Sky, she's like, "Yes, yes, yes." I think she just wanted milk or something like that at the time.
But yeah, no, but naturally, whether you have a conversation with the kids collectively or, I mean,
It's all
you had
one
your
to
own
one.
conversations. I had my own conversations. Also, I've got to gauge like their thoughts and feelings. Obviously, they've seen you at that time quite regular, you know. So obviously, naturally, they know that someone's kind of on the scene to a degree. Like if I'm going out with you or you're coming round and you're watching a movie together and so forth, like they're not blind, they're not silly. So naturally I've got to talk to them in regards to, even if nothing does manifest between us or what have you, but to bring a guy into the home setting, it's not a willy-nilly thing.
Nah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Home, innit?
It's a lot.
All
I would say to Shad, like from the start, all I saw was just her and I knew Sky, but I didn't know the two olders at that particular time. So it's like you look at these you look at the dynamics and think, all right, cool, and then you look behind like, hold on, you got two. There's so much more to it, and I think when people are getting in, especially blended families, or getting into a relationship with kids, try and take that on board at the forefront of your head. Try and have that at the forefront of your head in terms of when you're going into something like the likeliness of what could occur, because it's the unknown both sides. So you could not go forward and you never know, or you could go forward and know.
Only so much that you can, but yeah, you definitely need to have many things in mind. But so much stuff can come up that you cannot plan for.
No, 100%.
And I guess it's just always being open and honest and transparent. You know, especially if it's something that is challenging or a bit difficult for you. Definitely. But I feel like, yes, like there's things we could have done different or better, what have you, but I feel like our intentions were always good and in the right place. And at times it did feel very smooth and just like a natural transition.
Yeah, and then people start saying, you know that you've been there forever, and
Like,
it feels like that. It actually feels, it does feel, but I'm gonna lie, I told her for even up to now probably it's still so bit surreal. It's like, am I sure I'm here? Like that kind of thing. And slotted in my friends and family, and it's just like normal. We try not to know, and that's where we're trying not to do. Obviously we got River now, so it's kind of like, how do we try not to normalize, but at the same time trying to stay on top. And yeah, it's a lot. And
do you think I keep you on your toes?
to keep my toes? No.
I don't keep you on your toes.
No.
So
What do you mean keep you on your? What do you mean by that?
So like I keep you like active in the sense of like I'm not allowing you to slip or settle in.
Nah, she don't play no games like that. When you know that when that talk's coming, yeah, it's peak times. You gotta know what time. When that talk, I need to talk to you. Shan holds it in like long, like she wait for that time and then bring everything one time. Remember the time I don't remember dates too well, so I'm very bad. But nah, you don't. You don't play when it comes to your relation. Like she always says she's very like, when it comes to her family and hers what is hers, don't mess with it, innit? She'll is it chopping your neck on some mad thing like wow, she's a bit crazy. But you can't mess with what's hers, innit? And she said that from the start. From when not mess about mine, innit? And the supportiveness of everything that I do from day dotty. Even though I do so much, it's like I can't even keep up. Like even my man today, Dennis is like, hold on. He's like, oh, you post content, you do this job, then you got baby and that. And I ain't even got a baby. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how you do it. You get me? Like,
I know, I hear that a lot actually. Like how do you guys fit in all of this?
Yeah. But you know what it is? You just.
But we spoke, like, one of the first questions, or like really questions that you asked me in the early stages was like, what's my purpose? You know, and no one has ever asked me that, like on that level. And you know what I mean, we spoke on that, and I feel ever since then we wanted everything to be purpose driven.
Yeah, 110%. That make no, if it don't make sense, no, I agree.
Like, yeah, like not just being with someone for the sake of being with someone, but also just knowing that if God is in it, then we're good. Like,
And it's the pushing thing as well. Like, I know Shan gets like, she's like, you're always on one. But I like to push. I like to just be thought provoking, but at the same time push. I like to see if I can get more out of my directs, like especially the kids, but more so my other half. So I will push in all ways, like get filming, get this, get that, get this, get that, get this. Just shut up. Even just to do this pod is a madness. Like Shan just like I'm on her. Like I'm not playing games in it. Like let's do this in it. Like I want to be that consistent, but be on top.
I get that. Like I'm not even like fighting against that. My whole thing is sometimes you've got 101 different things. I've never watched it.
Cheeky.
Like, that's right. But I'm just like, can we kind of focus on this before we're there jumping onto this? And then jumping onto this. And I'm like, yeah, but then what about this back here? Like, yeah, sometimes I just lose my head. I'm just like, there's only so much in it. Like, I want to give my best to something before I start tabbling my feet into something else.
No, I wish life worked like that, but as entrepreneurs, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Because we all have to be able to know everything.
There's only so much out
Like
there.
as an employee, all you got to do is just do the job you're supposed to do, innit? But as an entrepreneur, you've got to manage, you've got to market, you've got all these other bits, so you can't just stick on the one.
And then, on top of all
be
of
a
that,
mum, be a wife. You get me? It's madness. So this is what I'm saying. No matter what way we look at it, we're always going to be stretched. So I've always said, you know what? Let's put the things on the board. Make sure, you know what I mean? Like, just be strict on each other, like, and push each other the best way we can.
Right. So as much as many people, you know what I mean, we do work well together, and we do, you know what I mean, we can mesh and in order what have you, but we are very different.
100%.
Like our methods are different. I am more calm. I'm more reserved. I'm more.
We get there when we get there.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't stressing. I ain't like where you are just like and here I am and what have you. But it's all good. Like I get it to a degree, and I feel like if we were both like that, it'd be a matters. And if we were
But you are like that though. I think you're like that indirectly, but I don't realise you're like that.
I think
if you go to a party, everybody knows. If you go to a party, who's the first in the dance floor?
Okay, but I'm not loud with it.
But you're loud with it. You're loud with what you wear and how you are. Like you think
it's quietly confident. It's quietly confident.
It's
no,
bold.
Like
people will go, she's bold and bossy. You're bold and bossy.
How am I bossy?
You're not bold. Well, you're bossy, but you are bold. But when I first was taking like proper checking, like hold on, no, let's go bold. Like she's a bit, you get me, bossy and like you get what I'm saying.
I don't know what you mean by bossy.
I don't know. You're just bossy, innit? You're just bossy.
Bossy is like, yeah, look at me, don't get me.
No, you do it, but you don't do it. You get what I'm saying? You look at me, but don't look at me. So it's a weird contrast. So look at me, but she doesn't boast with it, but she's still bossy. It's a weird element. It's a weird contrast. People I see it all the time. You don't have to even create a scenario. Me personally, I have to create a scenario. You don't have to create a scenario. So that's the difference. We're still doing the same scenario, but we just have a different way of getting there.
Okay.
We're still gonna turn up, but I might be loud turning up. You turn up loud in a different way. So you're loud with your beauty, you're loud with what you wear, and that it's bright, like wow, bright hair, bright. You know what I'm saying? You don't have. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk with my mouth.
I'm not gonna try and blend in. Like I'm not.
So that's what I'm saying. You're loud. You're loud for. You're loud, fam.
Like, I don't know. Like, I get what you're saying, but I'm still a bit like.
We can look at every picture, everything that you're loud all the time.
Loud is like, I've got hair here and
Could
some
do,
mad
could do.
clothes on and a bit like your cousin, that's loud. My Auntie Pauline, she's loud, you know what I mean, she's colourful. Like, I see that as loud. I see myself as, I stand out, like I make a statement,
Loud.
but without trying to make a statement.
Exactly, same thing. You're just going back over what I was just saying in the first place.
Yeah.
Slept the inside block, right? But no,
Yeah.
no, you know what it is? At the end of the day, like, we're just, especially, we're just talking to people that are looking for a relationship or going into a relationship. Take your time, get to know. Wherever you get to know, get to understand again, because she's a woman, so you have to keep understanding more so. And literally, I just think patience is the main key in all of it, and have fun as well at the same time. That's the mad thing.
Of course.
Because sometimes we lose the fun. Like sometimes it's like, it's about the kids. We got to do it. And the fun does go. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does. But when we do things like this, we can draw back the fun, do whatever, reminisce, understand each other. Boom, 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 Bob's your uncle and that.
But yeah, no, you have to be open and honest and transparent from day one. Don't pretend. Put down that mask. If someone is for you and they're right, then you being yourself is enough. Don't pretend that you're something that you're not, or you got to put on a show. You got to be.
How is it difficult though? I can't.
I'm
But
not
it's hard.
saying-
It's hard to like even. Not that I did that. I was 100% me. Like 110% me.
Yeah.
Spontaneous, like in terms of I think that is just me in it. I was still loud. I was still messing about. I was still banter. And I was.
You don't think you toned it down a bit?
Nah. You saw me in all my environments.
Yeah, because
Especially when
you
the
were
tree-
nervous about me coming to the comedy show and seeing you as Max.
Yeah, because I know how Max is. I know that once I'm that, I don't care about nothing else. Like I've got to do what I've got to do. I've got a job. But I was kind of like, but yeah. That's something. But you were calm with it. You're like, oh my gosh, he's so nice. And she wanted me to like be with her wear the wig. Wear the wig.
What?
Wear the wig and wear the chain.
To do
wear
what?
the glasses.
To do what? To do what?
I was like, no.
Yeah, idiot.
Naughty. You can have a kiss on the cheek. But
Loves his reggae sauce, isn't it? Hollywood. But yeah, no, in regards to going into a new relationship, especially when you have children, it's not easy and it's not a walk in the park, but it is possible. And don't give up on, meeting, finding and having that person that will accept and love and respect and honour you and your children, family. Because it goes both ways. I mean, you get to a certain age, it's very hard to meet someone that doesn't have children or a child.
And it's mad because all I've had is boys, isn't it? Beer gal now. Beer gal. Different. It's been an honour and blessing. But we're gonna obviously touch them subjects later on down the line. Parenting styles, blended family, having girls, having boys, that kind of thing. And, it's been. Yeah. If you've got any questions, feel free to put it into the comments or DM us. We get a lot of questions from people just asking that. How do you lot do this and this and this? So we're happy to do that. We're going to be open and honest. We will take the time out to do that. So don't feel that you can't do that or reach out to Max or Shan. Or go onto our Max and Shan page. But make sure you lot like, subscribe, don't dislike. You can't dislike now, innit?
But yes, but no, we didn't feel like we walked into love.
Yeah.
Like intentionally, consciously.
That's good.
Beautiful.
Yes.
But no,
As soon as she
bless
saw
up.
me, she's like, oh my gosh,
Soon I saw you. And you see me though. You see me, right? You see me, right? You get me? Don't play about. You got the prize. Hey. But nah, subscribe down below if you haven't done already. You get me? Share up the ting on all your platforms. Doesn't cost a thing.
Yes, episode 4. Big up yourselves, 95.
If you haven't watched the previous,
go and watch
when you've
them.
got a bit of time. It ain't that long. What, 30, 40 minutes?
Yeah, just
Come on.
chatting. Just chatting away.
But chatting sense. Get me?
Yeah, me. And hold tight the Arsenal man, so big up yourselves and that. Hold tight the man fools. Big up the man fools. Hopefully, lot season will get much better.
What they say about who laughs?
Look, I'm gonna cut that bit out because I don't need to have that bit there. Alright, thank you everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.